shows you, yeah. Actually, you don't need to do that. What's that, honey?
Might time for a little.
All right.
Okay.
Hello, all you folks out there.
Let's be behind the blocks, please.
Oh, we're live?
We're live. Today we're at Bellarmine for WCAL's 2021.
So great to be here.
We got Chuck Elliott and Kathy Lindblom, and of course, Carrie Elliott too. Who stepped away at the moment, but she shall return.
Awesome. All right.
We're excited for this last but not least event because they still have CCS coming up next week.
I'm sorry.
But it's my understanding that's going to be held elsewhere and thus hopefully live streamed by the host.
Hey, any parents who would come down and just push a button, we don't need watches, we just need button pushing.
Coach is requesting
I think we've got a
parents to time.
cross-off guys here. Jack Clark, I need you now.
All right.
Where is it? Philip Long.
Also kind of an exciting day. It's senior day.
Yeah.
So we're fortunate enough to have the senior parents here as well.
And some, we'll have to show you guys in a little bit the great banners that were created and the balloons and everything coming up for today's ceremony.
Yeah, and just for the viewers, just so you know, there are going to be a handful of breaks today as this is a virtual meet. In other words, Bellarmine is going to swim here. We've got our touch pads and timers. Valley Christian will be swimming at their home pool. So it's unusual, but the times will be real. We've got our stroke and turn officials here, and they're official times, and a lot of kids here trying to make their cuts for CCS.
Yeah.
I think Bellarmine should be in good shape, though, Kathy, as we've had, I think the closest we've come in a dual meet has been winning by about 60 points. But I never want to get too confident with with anything. So
yeah, the only thing is, but I'm sure this is fine because they'll rise to the occasion. But I'm hearing of some injuries going on. Quite a few injuries actually, but I think they're all swimming it anyway. So hopefully they'll be able to rise above it and just beat it. Fight through the pain.
So heat one.
All right, heat one.
So basically, is heat one? Is this what we are right here?
Yes.
In 3, Brandon So in 4, Brandon Lamb in 5.
So these events are going to be short and sweet. We jump straight to event 4. We jump straight to event 4, which is 200-yard medley relay.
I'm sorry. Here, that's yours.
Mind you, there's only varsity today. We do not have frosh soft swimming today, so this is just varsity. So that's also going to kind of cut the time a little bit.
Okay. And as always, if there's any comments you'd like to make at home, please do. If there's any problem with sound or anything like that, and we will try to make the adjustments as we need to. So we've got the 200-yard medley relay. I will go with the leadoff swimmer in lane 3 is Sharon Shiramesh. In lane 4 we have Brandon So. Lane 5 we have Brandon Lamb. In lane 6 we have Chris Buckaloo. And I believe Chris Buckaloo, is he a... So we do have, as we don't have frosh off, we do have some of the really good swimmers from the freshman-sophomore team up for varsity.
Yeah.
So good to see you up here, Chris.
Yeah, I see a couple guys here that are freshmen or sophomores that have apparently excellent times. So they're in with the rest of them. And they're off.
Good job. In the water in lane 2, we've got in lane 3, Miles Cozart, lane 4, Dylan Aldana Taylor, lane 5, Alexander Trong, and lane 6, Ramsey Insigneras. All right, in the water, we have in lane 3, Matthew Haynes. Lane 4, Josh Wong. Lane 5, Simon Zhao. And in lane 6, Willie 2.
Looks like we have lane 4 leading, followed by lane 5. It's like 6 is pretty close with 3.
In the water, we have in the cleanup spot, we've got Nate Roller coming up in lane 3, Grant Lindblom in lane 4, Edwin Simeon in lane 5, and Thomas Walker in lane 6. I tell you, watching Thomas swim this year has been a lot of fun. He's a water polo player, and one of the greatest things about swim is just watching for improvement. And a lot of these guys have gotten real
Okay, in first
fast.
place we have lane 4, 1:30.83. Then we have lane
1:38.83.
Sorry, thanks. 1:38.83. 1:39.88 is lane 5. Lane 6 came in at 1:41.35, and lane 3 came in at 1:41.39.
So that actually is great. So they dropped their seed time for CCS by about a second there. So that 1:38.83 was well off their seed time of 1:39.48.
3:15, 3:15.
So as we'd said before, there's going to be a lot of breaks in this event as there's not any opposing swimmers. We want to make sure the athletes have ample time to rest between events.
Yeah.
I know that I know my son has got the 500, and then right after that is a relay, and that's kind of tough to do a 50 right after a 500.
Absolutely. So I think Coach is aware of that. He's going to kind of take it slow.
Yep.
We're going to do some senior ceremony stuff in between events. So that's good.
This will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a windy day.
Yeah. Feels good though.
Not for us. It does not.
Just because
As
there's
we
sun
both
on us.
know, for a fast time, the calmer the water is, the better.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is just getting them ready for CCS next week, right?
That's right.
So up next, Kathy, we have the event 8, the boys 200-yard freestyle, correct?
Yes. CCS cut time for that is 1:48.59, Chuck.
1:48.59.
Yeah, looks like we got quite a few here already.
Oh boy, do we.
Time.
Battery's running low.
On what? Uh-oh, something's not plugged in?
Just not plugged in. Just close. Should be okay for right
Are we still live? Looks like we are. Okay, good.
This will be kind of a fun 200 free, as we've got Ryan Kierton, who, as we both mentioned before, is going to be swimming at UC San Diego next year, right
Awesome.
next to the fast freshman Ryan Fang.
Yeah, I noticed his name there.
So the future
Impressive.
and the legend and the future in the same, one lane next to each other.
Yeah. And both Ryans. Go
And
figure.
both Ryans, exactly.
Looks like we got some guys warming up a bit.
Yeah, it's such a science with the warm-up. You don't want to overdo it, and
No,
you don't want to go
I
in
know.
cold either.
Totally.
I mean, I can't imagine for some of these seniors what's going through their head the last time they'll get to swim at
I know.
their home pool.
In their beloved Bellarmine pool. We're just waiting for the next event to start. Doesn't look like there's much going on. I don't even see the swimmers. They must be warming up on the side over there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see here. So, like, really is nice that we were able to get a season in the way we did. This is wonderful.
Agree. Hi, Coach. How's it going?
There's our coach. Great job, Coach.
Yeah, I was glad they had a season too, because last year was such a bummer.
Parents, on the ones I just handed out, I printed them before we got here. The only change is on the last individual event, the 100 breath. We combined it because Sam had to scratch because he hurt his foot. And then he was also in a 400 free relay, and we put a new swimmer in there. That's the only two things that are different.
It's nice. We have some senior parents here who are getting to enjoy their son's last meet in their son's high school pool.
Yep.
It's nice that so many got to come.
It's going fast.
Yeah.
So many great Bellarmine traditions that we want to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You know, arguably one of the most storied programs in the state of California.
Yeah, right. Wish I could do a little song and dance to entertain everybody, but I don't know any.
Yeah.
How about you, Chuck? Any songs and dances?
Happy to say they ain't here for us. They're here for these knuckleheads. So I'm sure they'll wait and get yourself a cold beverage and be ready for the next event.
There you go. And grab something nice and cold. Maybe a snack. I think lots of people are heading back into the office, though, nowadays.
Traffic would say.
Yeah, for sure. Starting to go back to my old routes, pre-COVID routes.
Yeah, it.
All right, this is the first call for the Varsity 200 Freestyle. Varsity 200 Freestyle. You got about 2.5 minutes.
Coach just called the first call for 200 varsity free. 200 free varsity. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swimmers.
You know, Kathy, I'm looking. I just pulled up some statistics, and it really is something. This is just CCS, not to mention the state titles, but I'm looking at CCS champions.
Yeah.
Beyond WCAL. So Bellarmine has been the CCS champion in 82, 83, and 1984. Leland actually was a champion.
Really? Really?
Which was my alma mater. And then from 1985 all the way up to 2018, Bellarmine has won CCS every single year.
Crazy, right? Stop and think about that.
That is
I know, it's amazing.
That is a program. I'm looking at it, and it is.
That's amazing.
You know, a lot of people talk about De La Salle football and, you know, the run that they went on, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And obviously football is a very popular sport.
Sure.
But as this is just that record is just off the hook, amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I think we're ready to go, guys. We've got event 8. Boys 200-yard free relay. Boys 200-yard freestyle. We've got Ethan Lorette in lane 2, Kevin Tran in lane 3, Ryan Curtin in lane 4, Ryan Fang in lane 5, and Adam Humbert in lane 6. And what did you say the CCS cut was for this?
Yeah, I was just gonna say CCS cut time is 1:48:59. Looks like the 3 boys already have that cut.
The state qualifying cut is 1:42:65 for state qual
and
consideration.
Ryan Kierton has that state qualifying cut. We got Kevin Tran, Ryan Kierton, and Ryan Fang all have the CCS cut. And then Ryan Kierton has the state cut.
Yep.
Okay, they're getting ready.
Oh, wow. Nice start. Our senior, Ryan Curtin, who, as I mentioned, will be swimming at UC San Diego next year, is in first place right now with a split of 23.83, closely followed by the fast freshman Ryan Fang with 25.87. I'll tell you.
Wow.
Ryan is swimming like it's one of the last times he's going to swim in this pool.
Yep.
Wow, that is a great stroke. That is really...
How far his reach is.
So
He's got
his
a great
split
reach.
there was 26.08, 49.91 for his first 50, followed by Kevin Tran actually at 53, by Ryan Fang at 52.38. The fast freshman is trying to keep up.
Yep. Coaches are getting animated there.
That's...
Yeah,
Go for it, Ryan.
Stroke
Good
is beautiful.
job,
he
Ryan.
He has a great reach, which is huge because, you know, you get that reach and you got the longer pool underwater, which propels you.
1:16.72 for his third split, 1:19.46 for Ryan Fang. Ryan's coming on strong, though. He's not obviously going to catch him, but that's our future right there.
Freshman? Gosh, wow.
Yep. Oh, the well is deep at Bell.
And first place, we have Ryan Kierton, 1:43 even, followed by Ryan Fang, 1:46.58, followed by Kevin Tran, 1:50.01, then Ethan Lorette, 1:50.54, and Adam Humbert, 1:54.02. Nice race, boys.
Good job.
Good job.
Up next, we have the 200.
Varsity 200 IM.
In lane 1, we have Brandon So. In lane 2, we have Elbridge Shee. In lane 3, we have Josh Wong. In lane 4, we have Brandon Lamb. Lane 5, Nick Elliott. Lane 6, Tyler Rollin' Thunder Roller. Lane 7, Justin Nguyen. And lane 8, Sonny Lowe. So this should be fun to watch. Nick just, he just swam this last Saturday in Watsonville. He got a state qualifying cut, but that doesn't count because it's not for your high school.
Right. But still, very nice. Let's see if he could do it again. Okay, boys, let's get this. And CCS qualifying cut is 2:02.99. We have actually at least 4 guys with that cut so far.
Good job. Nice turns. We also have a very fast freshman in Tyler Roller, who is in lane 6, next to Nick.
And Tyler does have a cut already with CCS.
Tyler got his cut last week. Very proud of him. So on that split, we've got Nick Elliott in first place at 25.58, followed by Tyler Roller at 25.83. Back is good turn on the back, way to go. Right now is when the lactic acid's just starting to build up a little bit, and they're not even halfway done with the race.
No.
And let's see what we do. Now we're kind of working on CCS seating, so
Yeah.
this turn right here is
Nick's got a good,
everything.
Got a very nice form going on here.
It's got a little lead going on right now, but
Very nice.
followed closely by Tyler Roller and Brandon Lamb.
Yeah.
And
Nick's
now,
holding on strong.
right now it's all heart. Let's see what we have left for freestyle. Don't breathe. Go as
Looks
hard as you
great,
can
Chuck.
and
He's
just
looking really
get
good, though.
angry.
Let's go, Nick.
Come on, Nick.
Pull it hard. Go, go, go.
You're feeling good.
He's looking really good, Chuck. He doesn't look tired
Good
at all,
turn.
which is amazing.
He's got a good lead going
Nick,
into it.
Yeah. Looks like Tyler's right behind him. Either Tyler or Brandon. They're both kind of at neck to neck there. We'll see who gets it. And he made a 156.71 for Nick Elliott, followed by Tyler Roller, 159.63, and a 2-minute .03 for Brandon Lamb, followed by Josh Wong with a 2:03.30.
Good times.
Awesome.
Way to go, Roller. That's a good.
Yep.
That's a good time. Some really good times there. We have a bunch of
Absolutely.
qualifiers there. If we can
Woo.
go down the list, we've got Tyler improved to seed, breaking 2 minutes at 159.61.
Wow.
Nick at 156.71.
Wow.
Brandon Lamb at 2 minutes in the. Welcome to the show, Brandon.
Those were awesome times. Good job, guys.
All
Amazing.
right. Next up, we have the 200. No, we don't have a 200. We have a 50.
50 free.
All right. It's a beautiful
Fast one.
mess.
This is a fast one.
These go quick. We've
got
got, this is event
fast.
16, boys 50-yard freestyle. We have 5 heats. This is heat 1 of 5. In lane 3, we have Tad Mendez. Lane 4, we have Charlie Coate. Lane 5, we have Zachary Taylor. And lane 6, we have Patrick Tran. And they're off.
Nice. So something interesting I noticed, Chuck, is they seeded slowest to fastest this time around
I know.
versus the other dual meets.
I noticed that too. And let's see what we got here. Come on,
Alright.
gentlemen.
And first place goes to Patrick Tran, 26.19, followed by Charlie Coate, 26.31, Zachary Taylor, 26.37, and Tad Mendez, 27.07.
All right, and Patrick Tran, nice improvement on your time. Way to finish off your 50. He dropped about almost a half second off that, so good stuff.
Yeah.
Heat 2 of 5, we've got Danielle Palmer in lane 1, Oliver Owen in lane 2, Braden Hammett in lane 3, Jackson Snap in lane 4, Alex Morafusa in lane 5, Nicholas Ames in lane 6, Ryan Meth in lane 7, and Aiden Hune in lane 8.
Let's go, guys, go.
All right, let's do it, gentlemen.
By the way, the CCS cut time for this one is 22:59.
22:59. That's a fast time.
Yeah.
All right.
And we've got first place goes to Danielle Palmer. No, hold on. Sorry. Oliver Owen, 24.75, followed by Jackson Snap at 24.97, followed by Alex Modafusa at 25.29. Sorry about that.
That's
The
all
names-
right. But by the
names
way,
just changed.
Oliver Owen just dropped a full second. No, wait. Wait, is that Chris Buckaloo at 24.75?
Well,
No,
yeah,
that's
they
the next-
changed the name. So Oliver Owen's time.
But
was
Oliver Owen
24.75.
dropped a second off. So heat
Very
3 of
nice.
5. We've got Bryce Despars in lane 1. Go Bryce. Lane 2, Chris Buckaloo. Lane 3, Alex Fazalot. Lane 4, Matthew Haynes. Lane 6, Ramsey and Senores. Lane 7, Ryan Reagan. And lane 8, Gabriel de Los Angeles. And it looks like we're missing a swimmer in the
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa.
Fast. See if any new CCS times. 22:59 would be it. Not for this heat. We have Matthew Haynes 24:01, followed by Ramsey and Sinaras 24:57, then Chris Buckaloo at 24:64.
Yep, all dropping time.
Yeah, great job.
Heat 4 of 5, Connor Long in lane 1, John Cachawa in lane 2, Chase Barman in lane 3, Nate Roller in lane 4, Thomas Walker in lane 5, Hunter Pilarski in lane 6, Ryan Boschkin in lane 7, and Eric Ellison in lane 8.
Okay, we got some
This
kids
is heat
that
4 of
definitely
5.
can drop.
Nice turns. I'll tell you, it's been fun. That Thomas Walker, I've been watching him all season, and he has dropped time at every single meet.
And we have first place goes to Thomas Walker, 23:38, followed by Nate Roller, 23:46, followed by Chase Barman, 23:63, and then Ryan Boschkin, 23:73.
Walker did it again.
Okay, all yours.
I'm impressed. Good hard work there, Walker. Heat 5 of 5 is the final heat. These are the fastest of the fast. We've got Dylan Aldana Taylor in lane 1, Addison Noonan in lane 2, Simon Zhao in lane 3, Kevin, soon to be at USC, C-Check in lane 4, Grant Lindblom in lane 5, Go Grant, Edwin Simeon in lane 6, Sharon Shirameth in lane 7, and Willie 2 in lane 8. These are some fast swimmers here.
Yeah, unfortunately Grant has a shoulder injury. He's all taped up.
He's had a great season. He battles through. He's next to one of the fastest swimmers at CCS.
First place goes to Kevin Seachak, 21:53.
Way to go, Kevin.
By Addison Noonan, 22:82. Dylan Aldana Taylor, 22:86. And Sharon Sharamesh at 23:12.
So way to go, Seachak. So though that's not his fastest time, that is a state qualifying cut, the first one we've seen today. So great job, Kevin. All right. Did he just say we're taking a break?
Yes.
All right, cool. So?
Hey, Chuck. Do you know if these times for the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors then carry over to next year's season?
Come here unless you want the mic there.
Nope. I'm on my way. Excuse me.
Never mind. We'll talk later.
Senior day is upon us.
It is upon us. Yes, I can. All right, Chuck. It's on you. All right, folks. It looks like we're going to go forward with senior day. I will cut to the camera when I can. Where's the thing? Brad, you're number 3? Okay. All right. So Chuck went down to help with the senior ceremony. And I'm sorry?
Do you know where they're doing it?
No, I don't. Although they're coming this direction, so maybe on this corner here is my guess. I'm so glad this ceremony could happen. Thank you so much for making it happen. Ann and Carrie and all the parents that were so instrumental in making this happen. All right, they're trying to kind of find the best place, I think, to do the ceremony. So bear with us before we cut to that camera. looks like maybe they're moving it to the other side.
We can have your attention. We are now going to recognize the graduating seniors. So if you have a child graduating, if you could be at the far end where the bleachers are, we're going to have a picture taken of you with your child after they walk across the bleachers.
Hey, seniors, down here.
So it looks like we got our camera working
Seniors, if you could come near Mrs. Elliott.
towards where the ceremony is going to be. Hopefully we can have some good viewing down there.
We're going to be calling the boys in alphabetical order by their last names.
Put a shirt on. A towel.
I just walked there. So you guys are seniors going to be down here somewhere? You got to collect the flowers, right, and all that sort of stuff.
Sorry about all the wiggliness there. We're trying to get a good angle to capture everything the best possible. See, it's a little chaotic right now, but that's okay. Hopefully y'all can hear us. If once the ceremony starts, if somebody could please comment in the comment section, let me know if you can hear. Not sure what I can do about it if you can't hear, but I'm really hoping you can. Carrie. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Did I press something? I might have. We're back again. Thank you. Brad.
All right. Welcome everybody and congratulations to all of our seniors.
Sorry.
First,
Waiting
we
for a
have
reconnection.
Dylan Aldana Taylor. Dylan's parents, Conrad Taylor and Migdalia Aldana Taylor, thank you for being here. Dylan has been swimming
we're not getting any
for
video.
8 years. His favorite memory is every year has been memorable.
Sorry, guys.
But the one that stands out the most is my freshman
We're
year
not getting
with
any
Coach
video.
Reagan. Her practices pushed us to new limits with her challenging 10,000 to 12,000 yard practices. As I now walk on the pool deck, I still see her practice set on the whiteboard, and I am amazed at how fast time has passed from the first time I walked on the Bellarmine pool deck. He will be attending Williams College in Williamstown, Massachusetts, and he'll be studying mathematics and biology. Congratulations, Dylan. Next up, we have Eric Ellison. Eric's parents, Michael and Liz, thank you for being here. He has been swimming on and off for 9 years. His favorite memory is how Trip Truman, class of 18, and Nathan Ye's class of 2018 would make up random cheers to get the swimmers amped up. Funny story, Gabe DeCipolo, class of 2019, giving guys haircuts in the locker room. They give you guys haircuts in the locker room. Eric will be playing water polo next year for the highly ranked San Jose State Spartans next year while studying business finance. Congratulations, Eric. Next up, we have Braden Hammett, and Braden's parents are Courtney and Sean. Braden's been swimming competitively for 3 years, starting his sophomore year. His favorite memory is the first meet of the year. He greatly improved from the previous year, and finally he felt like he was part of the team. He'll be attending CU Boulder next year, studying economics. Great job, Braden. Next up, we have Adam Humbert. I'd like to thank Adam's parents, Susan and Thomas, for being here. And swimming competitively. He's been swimming competitively and playing water polo since he was 8 years old. His favorite memory is all the swim meets are fond memories and so much more enjoyable and memorable with all my friends. They're even though they're just enjoying the fact that I was swimming 800 plus yards a meet. One of the morning practices freshman year during a break, we were all not really happy to be at practice, and they were about to do a really hard set. Then lightning struck, and then when they went into the weight room for a bit, an earthquake happened. It was at that point the coaches just let us go, and it just seemed like Mother Nature did not want him to practice that day. He'll be attending Pepperdine next year and studying computer science and math. Congratulations, Adam. Next up, we have Ryan Curtin. Ryan's parents, Heather and Roger, are both here, and he's been swimming competitively for 9 years. His favorite memory is winning the Freestyle Relays at CCS 2 years ago. Funny story, when they went to John's Incredible Pizza Company at a Bellarmine meet in Clovis, and they all bought kazoos with their tickets and played them on the bus on the way back to the hotel. Ryan will be attending UC San Diego and swimming at UC San Diego and studying psychology, majoring in psychology. You've been a great tribute to the team, Ryan, and congratulations.
So to make you folks dizzy, I kind of covered up the camera for a second.
Oh no! Oh, there we go. Next up, we have Johnny Cachawa. Would like to thank his parents, Steve and Carrington, for attending. He's been swimming competitively only for Bellarmine. His favorite memory this week is when they get to taper, which means they're not swimming the toughest set. He will be studying at UC Davis next year and doing managerial economics. Next up, we have Connor Long. We'd like to thank his parents, Nicholas and Jeanette, for their attendance. Connor's been swimming for 4 years, mainly a water polo player, as he's going to be playing water polo at Santa Clara University next year, majoring in finance. Congratulations, Connor. Good luck at Broncos. Next up, we have Ethan Lorette. Ethan's parents, Zaneta and Donald, thank you for being here. He's been swimming for 10 years. His favorite memory is definitely the travel meet to Clovis every year before the pandemic. He will be attending Fordham University and majoring in economics next year. Congratulations, Ethan. Next up, we have Danielle Palmer.
See if we got the camera working. We do. Yay.
Malcolm and Jeanette. He's been swimming since 6th grade, so he's been swimming for about 6 years now. Favorite memory is all the friends he was able to make during his freshman and sophomore year, who I probably would not have become close with had it not been for swim at Bellarmine. Daniel will be attending University of Southern California next year and majoring in journalism. Congratulations, Daniel. Next up, we have Hunter Pilarski. I'd like to thank his parents, Jim and Desiree. Hunter has been swimming for 4 years. Favorite memory is all the fun times I had with my teammates during practice. Hunter will be attending Pepperdine next year and studying advertising. Next up, we have Ryan Reagan. I'd like to thank his parents, Robert and Jennifer. He's been swimming competitively on club teams when he was younger, as well as the last 4 years at Bellarmine. His favorite memory is overall getting to spend time with my friends and teammates before we all have to leave for college this summer. It's been a great time. He plans on playing water polo at Pepperdine and studying biology next year. Congratulations, Ryan. Next up, we have Kevin Seachek. I'd like to thank his parents, Ann and John, both attending. Kevin's been swimming starting at Cabana since he was 5 years old. Joined a swim team when he was 9 and swam for Bell for the past 4 years. His favorite memory are Shiboyas on the long bus rides for parents. The Shiboya basically is a roll call or a rap or cheer used to introduce people. It's an old Bellarmine tradition. Funny story that during a travel meet, Joe Sandoval one time saw a cute girl sitting at a table next to them, and he asked for her Snapchat. When she gave it to him, the entire Bell team started clapping, and then the rest of the restaurant started clapping with us. He was totally embarrassed. Kevin will be swimming at the University of Southern California next year, and he'll be majoring in business. Way to go, Kevin. You've had a great career at Bell, and good luck at USC. Next up, we have Brandon So. I'd like to thank his parents, Hannah and Chang. He's been swimming competitively for the past 8 years. His favorite memory is all the travel meets and the fun bus rides. He will be attending Georgetown next year and majoring in biology and pre-med major. Congratulations, Brandon. Next up, we have Zachary Taylor. We'd like to thank Laura and Chris. Zachary's been swimming on teams since he was 5 years old. His favorite memory was his freshman year at Bell. He didn't realize what was involved in shaving for WCALs. Let's just say it ended up on the first day on the blocks with one leg shaved and the other one hairy. That's fun. He'll be attending Oregon State next year, studying environmental engineering. Congratulations, Zachary. Last.
Willie too. Looks like Chuck's microphone went out. Like they're going just outside the pool to take some photos. We don't have a very good view, so maybe I'll just stay right about here. You could see some of the other boys and parents milling around. Oh, it was a nice tradition. Seniors are out taking photos right now, just outside of the pool. All the seniors together. Nice photos. We can't see it very well because of these bars on the fence, but that's what they're doing. Meanwhile, we got the other guys just kind of getting ready for their next swims. Looks like they're calling the next event in 3 minutes.
Hey, remember we're going 100 fly, 100 free, 500, boom, 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 back to back.
back to the pool. Sure, I got it right.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
I think it's good, but you Okay, back in business. Sorry about the beginning there, folks. So we had a little bit of a outage with our cameras, but we pulled them back up as fast as we could. Thank God for Brad. Okay. Now our next event is going to be the 100-yard fly.
First call, 100 fly, varsity 100 fly. Got about 3 minutes at the most.
CCS cut is 54.99. Looks like we have a few of those already, at least 3 boys hitting that cut already.
All right.
Hi, Chuck, you're back.
Are we live?
We're live.
Thank you, thank you. It's good to see you, Sean.
Little improv, man.
All right. It is
Nice
gonna
job, Chuck. That was really great. Good job.
Well, there's a lot of love for Bell and the traditions we have. I mean, just to be a part of that, it's an honor to be announcing.
I really enjoyed the stories, the favorite memories. Those were some great stories.
Yeah, the boys, I think they wanted to, share some of the things. There was probably didn't have enough time to share everything, but I'll tell you, considering we missed an entire year of swim, it's great to know that they remember so much, so fondly.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, where's the umbrella?
Oh, sorry, I put it down because I couldn't manage it.
Sorry.
I was trying to manage a camera and
You're doing
the sound and everything, and I'm like, forget the umbrella.
Ryan, you're lane 7.
All right, so we got event 24 here, 100-yard fly. CCS time is 54.99. Chuck, you want to announce the names?
I would be honored to. 100-yard butterfly, event 24. Willie 2 is in lane 2. Simon Zhao is in lane 3. Fast freshman Ryan Fang in lane 4. Ethan Lorette in lane 5. Matthew Haynes in lane 6. And Ryan Reagan in lane 7. For some, this is going to be the last swim they have here, non-relay.
Yep.
Not to get teary-eyed, but it's just a fact. Okay. It looks like, what do we got here? Pretty tight grouping there. We've got Ryan Fang at 25.34 and Ethan Lorette at 25.56.
Yep. Wow, Ryan Fang is fast. Matthew Haynes is right there with them.
Yep.
And it looks like first place we've got Ryan Fang 53.53, followed by Willie 2 53.61, then Ethan Lorette 54.22, and Matthew Haynes 54.35.
Our top 3 all got CCS cuts. Excuse me, our top 4 all got
good job,
Matthew
guys.
Haynes. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Awesome, great swim.
Welcome to the show. Event 14, we've got the 100-yard freestyle varsity, event 28. This is heat 1 of 4 in lane 1. We've got Bryce Despars, lane 2, Tad Mendez, lane 3, Braden Hammett, lane 4, Zachary Taylor, lane 5, Patrick Tran, lane 6, Charlie Coate, and lane 7, Charlie Palmer.
Danielle Palmer.
Did I say that? I just did a lot of talking at the desk
times.
there, and then when I, sorry about that,
No worries.
Daniel. All right, look at the Lane 1 going hard. Way to go, Bryce, in the lead after the first 50. I love seeing lanes 1 and 8 take the lead. It's my favorite. So on the turn, we have Bryce Despars in first place with a split of 27.34. Behind him, we've got Danielle Palmer at 28.92. Hang on, Bryce. And the turn, we still have Bryce in the lead, commanding lead. Like I said, my favorite thing about swim is improvement. I mean,
I know,
it's great
so
to be
fun
on the
watch
medal
you
stand
drop.
and all that stuff, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
this sport's all about improving.
I love that. I wish we had more time to point that out.
It's just
First place came 57.69 was Bryce. Second place was Zachary Taylor at 58.34. Third place was Patrick Tran at 58.76, and fourth place at 59.07 was Braden Hammett.
That Despars just dropped 4 seconds off of his best time.
Wow,
that's a lot
amazing.
Braden also, just great times. I'm so darn impressed with these young men.
Thanks for pointing those out. Those are hard for me to read and do
It
at the
is.
same time.
I'm
so
trying.
if you could do that, Chuck,
it goes
that's
fast.
awesome.
So heat 2 of 4, we have Nick Ames in lane 1, Colin Brannon in lane 2, Alex Foslot in lane 3, Jackson Snap in lane 4, Miles Kozor in lane 5, Alex Morafusa in lane 6, Ryan Meth in lane 7, and Oliver Owen in lane 8. Okay, let's look in our. It's a pretty tight race, though.
Yeah. It's actually pretty hard. I mean, I've realized really over these meets, it's kind of hard to see who's in what place from our point of view, right?
Yep.
It's a little tough there.
Yeah, I mean, but it's cool. So you've got, we're racing here.
Yeah.
Those middle 3
nice.
they're racing, and middle 4, everyone is. This is a tight race.
Yeah, it is.
So I think.
Let's see who we have here. First place goes to Jackson Snap, 53.60, followed by Colin Brannon, 53.97, followed by Miles Kozor at 54.63, and Alex Morafusa at 54.95.
Pretty much everyone in that race dropped at least a second and a half.
Wonderful.
Every single racer.
Good job,
guys.
So
we've got lane 3 of 4. We've got Connor Long in lane 1, Adam Humbert in lane 2, John Cachawa in lane 3, Eric Ellison in lane 4, Chase Barman in lane 5, Ryan Boschkin in lane 6, Alexander Trong in lane 7, and Gabriel de Los Angeles in lane 8. We got a lot of water polo players swimming 100 right now. This is good.
That's the water polo heat.
It's really funny. I'll tell you a funny story about that in a second. That really can come in handy. These are all great, well-conditioned freestylers.
Yeah.
They went right from water polo straight into swim. And a lot of these young men are going to be playing polo in college.
Yeah, I was wondering. Do
so
you know?
At the split, we have, what do we got? Sorry, I was asleep. We got, all right. Sorry, the board wasn't cooperating with me. Sorry, I wasn't able to give you any splits there.
Let's hope we have some final times here then. All right, coming in at 51.79 is Chase Barman, followed by Ryan Boschkin, 51.89. Then Alexander Truong, 52.50. Then Eric Ellison, 53.07.
All right,
Good job,
times,
guys.
good times. So we've got our 4th and final heat. CCS cut on this, by the way, is 49.69. And we've got Nate Roller in lane 1, Grant Lindblom, one of our team favorites in lane 2, as we've got my fellow announcer, Addison Noonan in lane 3, Kevin Seachek in lane 4, Edwin Simeon in lane 5, Tyler Roller in lane 6, Thomas Walker in lane 7, and Hunter Pilarski in lane 8. Watch this streamline right in front of us. It's
unbelievable.
It's a lot of fast.
It is.
Just a lot of speed. Boom on the turn. Come on, gentlemen. Good stuff. Oh, the split. I'm sorry. I'm a fan too, not just a commentator. I missed the split. It's just fun to watch this race. We've got.
His shoulder injury is killing him. Bad timing. All right, first place goes to Kevin Seachek, 47.54, followed by Addison Noonan, 48.95. Then we got Edwin Simeon, 50.19, and then we have Grant Lindblom at 50.66.
All right. Oh. Next up, we have the 500-yard freestyle. This is a tough race, and hold on a second. In lane 3, we have Justin Nguyen. In lane 4, we have Ryan Curtin, soon to be attending UCSD, as I've mentioned. Lane 5, Nick Elliott, and lane 6, Elbridge Shee. We're looking for some lap counters. This has been, as the father of a distance swimmer, this has always been one of my favorite things, to be the lap counter. There's actually kind of a sign language to lap counting for the 500. There's different things one does to let the swimmer know if they're on time, behind time, not kicking enough. I wish I could say I understood the science. I've always just looked at the coach and had him tell me what to do.
Just trying to get those counters lined up.
Yep.
It's a long race. We don't want to mess it up.
You gonna count for him, Bryce? Keep the
Bryce like, I'm
all
gonna try.
the time. So Nick just swam this on Saturday at a meet, so it's he had a good time. He had a 4:41 on Saturday.
Wow,
I don't know if you can do it again
that's so awesome.
today, but and they're off. Nice turn. It's going to be kind of fun to watch. Just trying to pace with Ryan would be a lot of fun. Just fun to watch. I don't know about if it's fun to be in the water and have your lungs want to,
Probably not.
jump out of your throat. But first split, we have Nick Elliott at 25.73, and we have Ryan Curtin at 25.72. So if they can pace off each other, that would be great for Bell. These are probably going to be two of our swimmers at CCS in the 500.
Yeah.
And the first split for their 100 is Nick Elliott at 54, Ryan Curtin at 53.80. They're right on top of each other. Starting to feel it. I mean, like I say, the lactic acid buildup after about 300 yards, it's just gotta hurt. Good turn. The other thing about this race is your turns are so important because it's everything. And by the way, on that turn, we have Ryan Curtin at 122.68 and Nick at 168 and Ryan at 122.54.
Yeah, well, Nick's keeping up that pace.
Pacing very well.
He's doing really good. Look at them. They're stroke by stroke even.
Yeah, feel the pain. Feel the pain.
I'm sure it's
That's
brutal.
actually, you know what? That's actually a really solid split for those young men. You've got Ryan at 151.38, and you've got Nick at 151.60.
Yeah, they're doing great.
They're getting after it.
So does Nick kind of come out strong fast at the end, or
at the end?
Kind of pretty solid.
This is typically his slowest split right here.
Okay.
This is, I mean, sorry, but so 2:20.73 for Ryan and 2:20.57 for Nick Elliott for the first 250. This is, if we can keep this pace, this is actually really good.
Right.
And then maybe at the end, just see what we can do. But so far, this is a great race.
Yeah. You know, I know Nick's fought being a long distance swimmer, but He is quite talented at it. You gotta say, he's really good at it.
Yeah, they're doing a 29-second
fights
clip.
it, but he is really good at it.
2:49.95 for Ryan, 2:49.64 for Nick.
He's doing great.
This is quite a race, really. All right. At that split, we have 3:18.89 for Ryan and 3:18.73 for Elliott.
Excuse me.
All
All
right.
this wind is kicking up allergies, and I'm like starting to sneeze over here.
Good
It gets
race.
windy, I start sneezing.
All right, we've got
Solid
another
swim, Nick.
100 to go. And we're at, Ryan
doing
is at
so great.
3:47.48, and
Okay,
Nick is
Ryan's
at
starting to pick it up a bit.
3:47.82.
Ryan's starting to pick it up a bit.
This
Let's
is
see
our
if Nick's
last
gonna
swim. This is
pick
where
it up
we're gonna.
too. He's doing good.
All right, Ryan's big.
Ryan just kind of starting to pick it up.
Yeah,
See, Nick's gonna try to keep up with him.
this is fun race. Let's hear that bell.
There we are. There's the bell.
There's the bell. Last 50.
Come on, guys.
Come on, boys.
Look at
The
this.
state cut, by the way, this is not out of the realm if we can hold time. The state cut
Here, I
for
have to-
this particular time is 4:40.99. Come on,
Wow.
kid. Sorry, I'm
Come on,
becoming a
let's
fan
go.
right here, but no, not going to do it. But still a good swim.
A solid swim. Really nice. That was fun to watch. And
Get
Ryan
in
came
there.
in at 4:42.78. Nick came in at 4:44.80.
Good race, gentlemen. Way to go,
Wow,
Ryan.
nice.
Great swim. That was a pleasure to watch.
That was great.
That was, as a fan, as a father,
I mean,
and
both
as
those
a
guys are well
Bellarmine.
below the CCS cut. So, hey, you
Yeah.
know, they're going to represent.
And Justin, great swim, and Elbridge, great swims.
Elbridge
I'm sorry I
came in
got
at
caught up in that.
5:03.67, and Justin came in at 5:07.12. Good job,
Yeah,
guys.
that is going
It's
to
a
be
tough
wonderful
swim.
for seeding next week.
Good job, Nick.
Get tapered
Good job, Ryan.
and ready and
Good luck
get
at
on it.
CCS, guys.
Yeah, the state qualifying cut was 4:40.99. Oh, shoot.
I
A
know.
few seconds off.
I know.
The orders for all of the relays, so
Oh,
know that.
for all the relays, did he say he just changed order? I wonder if.
Sounds about right.
So this is messed up?
Yep.
Okay, then.
Way to go, guys.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm not
I tell you,
surprised. Grant's shoulders giving him a hard time. He's swimming definitely not his best times or even close to him.
He's got
I
a
wouldn't
whole
be
year ahead
surprised
of him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach moved Grant out and put some other kids around, or moved him around.
He's a great competitor, Kathy. Very proud of him.
It's just the luck of the draw. You know, you get injured and the timing is bad, and, you know, there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
You just got to go with it and hope for the best next year. He's going to have fire in him, though, for next year, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
Here comes
That's
Coach.
great.
Maybe he'll let us know about those changes. Nick got busted for chatting instead of warming down. Good job, Nick.
Wasn't that good a swimmer. You can be celebrating that much. Nice. Warm down. UC San Diego is very lucky to have Ryan.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Coach, are there some big changes to the next relay?
It just names.
Yeah.
You just switch people around?
I'm giving a couple guys an opportunity to lead off to try to get their 50 cut again.
Good call.
Okay.
So
So who's that?
you're not going first. Yeah. You're going last. You're going last, and Nick's going to go first on your relay. Your third, your relay's going to be Edwin, Simon, you,
Oh, he really did change it up. He's completely changed up these relays.
You know what, though? I love it, though, because think about that.
That's
so,
good.
I mean, you start thinking about coaching and what's more important. So, yes, it's a team sport, of course, but it's also, the individual. So he's giving a lot of these swimmers a chance to get their cut in to go to CCS by swimming first in their event. So otherwise, it's...
So most people probably know how this works by now, but when you are the first person in a relay, your time counts as an individual time for your own record, personal record, but that only goes for the lead, for the first person swimming. So any of these first person leads that get their CCS cut during their split on this, that counts for their individual record. So that's Coach giving them some chances to get that.
On Saturday?
No. Yeah. Apparently I needed to take Zyrtec today.
It's going to be the last swim on that tech suit.
So we won't really be able to announce, unless we recognize the kids, we won't be able to announce who's in what lane for this upcoming relay because they've all been switched around. But for good reason, right? I think it's worth it.
Oh, you betcha. Oh my gosh. We had the... Oh, thanks, Coach.
Oh, thanks, Coach.
All right.
Oh, Coach is awesome. He just brought us our updated sheet.
Fun. Oh, this is getting all choked up. This mask, I'm choking on it. Sorry about that. My gosh.
What are those guys doing? They're goofing off over in the first lane, poking holes.
So they switched up for event 36. No, it's kind of cool though. So we have in the one hole, we've got Tyler Roller swimming in lane 6. We've got Addison Noonan. Thank you so much. Addison Noonan in lane 5. Edwin Simeon in lane 4, and Nick Elliott in lane 3. So going from the 500 to the 50.
Oh, way to be versatile, Nick. Way to be versatile.
That'll be fun. So Nick and Nate are swimming in.
Look at him. He's all wet.
He's leading off.
Can I see that list, please?
Sure thing.
Thanks. All right, then. So let's look to see. So does Nick have a CCS? He doesn't have a CCS cut for 100 free yet, right?
Not even close.
Okay. Yeah, all these guys are all close. Yeah, we got Tyler Roller, Addison Noonan, Edwin Simeon, and Nick Elliott, and they're all going to be trying to get that cut.
Hey, gentlemen, the $15 caps that I gave you would be nice to you, but not make them into giant balloons full of water. Thank you.
Yep. Busted for
I don't know if you
messing
guys
with
got
their
that
caps.
at home, but they're having a little tomfoolery with their swim caps.
I know.
Boys will be boys. Poking holes in their swim caps, filling them with water.
Their memories are all like, in freshman year and sophomore year, like, that's all they had. But you know what? They graduated. Yeah. They had things thank God. The first semester when they're looking at college applications, and they're like, nothing good.
Here's your 7-minute warning. 7 minutes, we're going to get going on the 200 freestyle relay. 7 minutes.
You know what I'm actually curious about now? So here we talk about, you know, obviously Bellarmine's, we're competing against each other here in these races, and we're doing a great job, and we're holding each other to a high standard, but I keep forgetting that there's 6 other schools out there that we're competing with virtually.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
it's like all of a sudden it dawned on me, like, I wonder how they're doing at Midi. I wonder how they're doing at Sarah.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious
I
too.
wonder
What
if
their
Valley
times are
is,
looking
you know,
like.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to find out.
Yeah.
It's,
I wonder if they're going to be publishing that up on the WCAL website, or where might they publish that?
that's a great question. I don't know. Do you guys have any idea where they're going to publish the, because think about, sorry people at home that you're hearing this again, but so as we're swimming against all the other schools at WCAL, do you know when they're going to post their results? So like we don't know like how Midi's doing or anything like that. No?
I would guess tonight.
Soon, yeah. Curious.
It's going to be fast.
Yep.
Big disappointment for my kid. He said he just wanted to represent Bellarmine at CCS. That's all he wanted. But next year, like I said, he'll come back with a bit of fire in him, so we'll see. I know. As a parent, when your kid, you know, feels disappointed about a race or about a meet, you feel disappointed about that race or meet or situation. You know, I remember the time that Grant was swimming zones or something and he false started. And the embarrassment of getting out, they told him he could not finish the race. He had to DQ. And he was like probably 12 or 13, maybe 13, I want to say. My heart broke. I mean, his heart broke, my heart broke right along with him. It's so hard watching the disappointments, you know?
It's one of those sports, for better or worse, mostly for better, that unlike football or, you know, basketball, if your team doesn't do what you want, you can always, you know, a lot of times say that guy didn't do this or someone else didn't do that.
Or as a team, they didn't pull it together.
This is one of those sports where, for better or worse, more like I say, for better, your time is your time.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
That's why I keep just saying, everything is something to grow on and improve on.
Absolutely.
And that's where every single person who's here, there are, I don't care what heat you're in, if you're on the medal podium or not, there's thousands, tens of thousands of yards that go into this every week.
Absolutely.
For 25 seconds sometimes. And everyone here is a warrior. And so it's a long road, and what these young men are taking from this goes far beyond,
absolutely.
you know, going to a meet or anything like that. I mean, it's neat, and given we talk about the storied past of Bellarmine, but we're here really to build character at the end of the day.
Yep. Yeah. And really taking those opportunities and learning from them and recognizing them as opportunities for comeback, opportunities for improvement, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Looking at it in the positive, definitely. Definitely. Your heart still breaks as a parent, though, at the moment.
It'll be that much sweeter next year. Seriously. It's that much sweeter next year. And
Yeah, for sure.
The other thing is, there's always another race.
Yeah, I mean, he's
And
going to sectionals in July. I mean, that's
see, there you
nothing to
go.
sneeze at,
And
so.
this is also one of those sports, unless your last name is Phelps, there's always someone better than you.
Right?
Yep.
Wow. I often wonder what Michael Phelps' coach saw when they saw him swim, right? Like,
Well, you know,
could you imagine seeing this kid just blowing it out of the water? Everything.
Check this out. So there's a 12-year-old that just started on Nick's team. His name is Clark Kent Apidwa. Does that name ring any bells?
Clark Kent?
Clark
No
Kent
way.
Apidwa. So in Salinas, he swims for Salinas. He just moved to Quicksilver 2 weeks ago. He beat Michael Phelps' fly record.
You know, I feel like that name rings a bell.
No.
Like I read about it or
Salinas
something at some
had
point.
Clark Kent Day.
Oh
when
my
he
gosh.
beat Phelps' national
That's
record.
amazing.
So, yeah, it was.
How much fun is that?
And so he was at the same meet as he was in Watsonville with the team last weekend, and it's so cool that this area just develops world-class swimmers.
Yeah.
The weather doesn't hurt, but I mean they are some tough young men. And
really, I mean, the number of Olympians
Yeah.
that have come out of this area has been pretty impressive. I mean, Bellarmine has its own Pablo Morales. He swam the Olympics in, was it 84, 88?
I tell you something. So when I go with all those CCS titles, you know, as Larry Rogers passed away this year, and God rest, I mean, just a legend. I know I was just reading an article yesterday. It was a Navy SEAL who was, and I'll send you the article. I think it might have been on the Bellarmine website, but talks about what he learned from this sport and from Larry and everything, and just practice. You know, basically let know the basics like the back of your hand all the time. So when things don't go great, you're ready for it.
Right.
It was a very touching article, actually.
Yeah, I gotta read it.
Yeah.
You want me to?
So the A relay will be Edwin, Simon, Kevin, and Ryan Curtin. B relay will be Addison, Willie, Ryan Fang, and Grant.
Earlier.
The C relay is Nick, Ryan Hoskins, Nate, and Johnny. And the D
All right.
Okay, so we're going to be looking for the lead splits here, see if anybody can get some CCS times here. That would be really exciting.
What
if they
is
could.
that?
Again, the CCS 50 time is 20. What is it? 22:59.
22:59.
22:59 or better
Come
for
on,
these leads.
22:59 or better. This is actually kind of exciting.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. I hope they do it.
You know.
Here we go.
And they're off.
Okay, guys, this is it. You better race it hard. They're fighting for spots, so let's go.
Huh.
How we doing?
I don't think it's gonna happen.
No.
No.
22:59. Oh, somebody got a 22:59.
Who's in lane B?
Lane 5. Lane 5.
Lane 5. Lane 5
got a
was.
22:59.
Way to go, Addison Noonan.
Woo,
Welcome
go,
to the
Addison.
show.
Good job,
Love
Addison. Looks like he made that cut on the
Proud
nose.
of you.
22:59 on the nose. Good job.
Sometimes the clock's with you, sometimes it ain't.
Yeah, true that.
That's it. Is this the 3-hole right here? Right in front of us, I'm sorry. Is this 3? Yeah. This the anchor?
No.
And the
Is
anchor,
it?
yeah.
Oh, is it anchor?
So we got Johnny Cachawa in
I missed
lane
one.
3, Ryan Curtin in lane 4, Grant Lindblom in lane 5, and Hunter Pilarski in the far lane, lane 6.
First place goes to lane 4. Then second place goes to lane 5. Third place goes to lane 3. And fourth place goes to lane 6.
All right. Next up, we have the boys 100-yard backstroke. This is event 40. Heat 1 of 1. We've got Josh Wong in lane 2, Sharon Siramesh in lane 3, Brandon Lamb in lane 4, Brandon So in lane 5, and Chris Buckaloo in lane 6.
I think Coach said we're just going, one after another with these events now.
Yeah. They've had...
I don't think they're going to do any more breaks, so it's going to go bang, bam, bam, bam. One event after another.
And some of these great seniors, I'm going to miss seeing them around next year.
I know.
It's...
So I was told there's 15 seniors. Do you happen to know how many juniors there are?
No. Good question.
Kind of wondering how many we're going to have next year as seniors,
Yep. I'd probably say a dozen or...
About 12 or so?
12 to... No less than 12, no more than 20.
Okay.
It'll be fun because next year is going to be a fun year too, because I mean we have some good seniors, we have some really good seniors, but we've got some really fast underclassmen that this year really came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
so
it'll be fun to watch them next year as well.
The tradition will continue at Bellarmine.
Yeah,
for sure.
So do you know what Nick's swimming at CCS yet?
I think we'll go probably 2 IM and the 5 free.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
The 200 free is actually, it's difficult because the 200 free is actually, I think, one of his favorite events.
Is it?
But it's right, the 2 IM is right after the 200 free.
Yeah.
But
he's got to pick one or the other, basically.
But you know what the funny thing, I mean, I don't like talking, in his head, he really enjoys the 2 IM because he says, every stroke is something different.
Yes.
These distance events is just like you go and you feel the hurt.
Yes.
You go. But he said the 2 IM's like, okay, I'm looking forward to doing
like
fly.
Each stroke distracts you from the pain, right?
Exactly.
Because you switch it up. So yeah.
And the 100, yeah. So I mean, it's. And what's really been fun for him, for what he tells me, is here at Bellarmine when you're with such a great group of guys, he says it's fun to talk with others because they're watching someone swim. So obviously you have your coaches, but he says you'll get out and say, someone will mention to him like, oh, you're split here. You might, they watch each other, they help each other.
Yeah.
It's a very good synergy.
Supportive.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what they should be, right?
Yeah.
That's the sign of a great team,
Yeah.
right? That they help each other.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like, a cutthroat.
No.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. So sorry about the umbrella.
Or was our umbrella in the way again?
That is greatly appreciated.
This time it was Chuck's fault. First time was my fault. Second time was your fault.
I'll take the blame for all of it. It's all right. They don't. What are they going to do?
I don't
Fire
think
me?
they care. I know, right?
This is my last meet.
This is it. This is our. Chuck, this is going to be the end of our commentating career, I think.
Well, unless they call us the big show at CCS, which I don't think they will.
I don't know. I have a feeling not.
No,
But
and by the way,
good thing we kept our day jobs.
I'll tell you something. I will. I'm so grateful that we got to watch this, but it's more fun to have a full crowd and people cheering and going crazy.
I agree. Even having these senior parents here has been nice.
Yeah.
And next year, I can't wait. I think we're going to come back full force next year.
Oh.
Right?
Absolutely.
We'll have these bleachers filled up again.
Yeah.
But it has been fun.
Yeah.
Do we apologize for any names we butchered? Any umbrellas in the way?
Testing.
any camera and sound difficulties.
I think that might affect.
We tried our 110%, but we're just not professionals, John.
I think our daytime Emmy might not be awarded this year.
I have a feeling not.
And it was the.
Maybe need another year of practice, but we don't want to have another year of practice. We want to see everybody next year here.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth? So today was the last day of Bellarmine, wasn't it? Today was the last day of school.
Was it today?
Was it today?
It is today.
Yeah, today
That's
is the last
right.
day
I
of school.
forgot. Yay!
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Yeah.
On summer break, everybody. Aren't you all excited? I am. I'm excited for all of you.
Kevin Tran, if you're here, can you come see me, please?
So I guess, Chuck, it's official. We have seniors.
Oh my gosh, we have seniors.
God,
This is so
are we
crazy.
going to start crying?
So
our boys have been together since pre-K.
Pre-K. So Kathy and I have known each other since pre-K, and they got really, for their grade, two of the only kids that swam.
Yeah, you're right.
Nick
no, Ryan Meth has also swam. So Ryan Meth swam more more in high school. I think he started a little bit before high school, then he swam mostly in high school.
But like when we were at Bay, I mean, it was one thing Nick always just really appreciated the friendship he had with Grant, because no one else at Holy Spirit in their grade knew what it was like to grind like that. You know, they play other sports, which is a lot of fun, but they didn't get what this culture was like.
Yeah, and the amount that they practiced, and it's a 6-day-a-week gig, right?
Holy Spirit Coyotes doing them proud. We've got Kevin Secek
that's right,
doing the Holy Spirit Coyotes proud. So there's my plug for that great middle
Connor
school
Long
in Almaden.
Too,
Connor
right?
Long,
He's
graduating, playing water polo at Santa Clara.
I don't know all of the boys that went to Holy Spirit that came here, but it's weird now. It seemed, I was told 4 years goes by in a flash, and I knew it was going to, and it did. I remember Grant's first day of freshman year. I had asked him the week before, do your pants still fit? Does your shirt, your tie? Oh, yeah, Mom, they all fit. I go, have you tried them on recently? Because it was the stuff from 8th grade graduation, right? Oh, it'll be fine, Mom. So I see him that morning wearing floods with a shirt that her sleeves are too short and the tie is too short. And I was mortified, thinking, oh my gosh, look how he's going to show up on his first day of high school. So I pull up into the parking lot to drop him off, and guess what I saw? I saw about 80% of the other boys in the same thing. Floods, too short ties, her sleeves are too short. And I was like, okay, I don't feel so bad now.
That is one of the great things that I think is so cool about freshman year at Bell is, all these knuckleheads wearing a tie their first day of school. It's
so
just
cute.
It's just the best.
Oh, man. I was like, oh my gosh, my son's going to be a laughingstock. Oh, no, he fit right on in. He fit in just fine with all the other ones.
Brian Fay, if you're here, can you come see the coaches, please?
Oh, gosh. Crazy.
Let me see if I can sneak on to Meet Mobile and see if any of the other schools are logging their times in. I doubt it, but I can.
Yeah, I don't know where they log theirs, but.
Every once in a while. 2021 WCAL, no, that's Midi versus St. Francis. That was their dual meet last week.
And that's on Meet Mobile? Oh, wow.
Yep.
I didn't know the high schools posted on Meet Mobile. I thought it was just club.
No, they do high school meets too. Occasionally. 2019, yeah, see there's no.
waiting on the next couple events. What do we have next?
We have,
Is it backstroke next?
yeah, I think it is. I don't recall.
Backstroke, breaststroke, and then relay.
Yep, and this should go pretty fast because so we only have
Yeah.
3 more events. Yeah, I couldn't find anything with any of the other schools.
No.
If
nobody's
anyone
posted
else,
yet.
if anyone else has any clue how we can find those times, feel free to comment.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! Somebody commented. Fun fact: Scott White's is a Bell alum and also an Olympic swimmer. Why, thank you very much, there, Gabe. Did not know that. We appreciate that.
That's great to know.
Do you know what year Scott White's was, by any chance?
And what events? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I feel bad for Mr. White's. Most certainly deserved his
Acknowledgement for sure.
due. Swimming in the Olympics, that's kind of a big deal.
That's kind of a big deal, right?
And kind of cool. We have an Olympic year this year.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Yeah, swimming's really
so excited. It starts on the 23rd is opening ceremonies.
cool. Thanks, Coach.
Oh, we got an updated meet sheet.
So
23rd is opening. July 23rd is opening ceremonies, and I, being the swim nerd that I am, will be watching all the swimming events because I like to do that. Although, did you hear how they're doing it this year? It's a little different. Normally, they have prelims in the morning and then evenings or finals.
Sure, yeah.
But because of the time difference between here and Japan, they're actually doing prelims at night and the finals in the morning.
so they get to sleep?
They're
between
going
their
to sleep
prelims?
between, yes.
I don't know if I like that. There's
So they're
something
kinda
about
curious to see-
how they would strategize events.
They've already started racing some of the national events in the
I read
U.S.
about that. I read about
Yeah,
that.
the
That's
U.S.
actually
has
right.
started racing some national events in that order to get our swimmers
right.
used to racing right after sleeping in the morning, essentially, right? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how the times are affected, I think.
Because swimming is really popular once every 4 years. Really popular. It's always
Right?
popular, but it's really popular.
God, I
You
wanted
know,
to go to the
kids-
84. When I was in 1984, I watched the Olympics. I wanted to go.
Oh, when they were in LA?
Yeah, when they were in
When
LA.
we crushed everything.
That's when I was like
When,
so into it.
when the
And then after
USSR
that-
pulled out and we won everything. That was
But yeah, I thought that was interesting how they were going to switch it because they wanted to show it live in the U.S. And the only way they could do that was to have finals in the morning.
Well,
And
another-
morning their time, which will probably be, I guess, evening our time.
another fun fact. Did you know what new events do they have? Here's a
New
trivia
events?
question. What new events do they have this year?
Oh, at the Olympics?
Yes, new
Ooh,
swimming events.
let me think. I know I've heard of some of them, but I don't know if I can remember them.
And it's not the corkscrew. It's not mixed.
Skateboarding or
No,
is
no,
there
no,
any of
in
that?
swim. No, in swim.
Oh,
not
in
the
swim.
Yeah, new swimming events.
Oh, let me
No,
think.
yeah,
let me
they've
think.
got like, you know,
You know what? I don't know the answer to that.
they
Please
have
tell
mixed
me.
relays this year. They have mixed relays,
Serious?
which is so cool. So they have to have 2 men, 2 women. They can swim whoever they want.
Oh,
but
how fun.
2 men, 2 women. I can't
Oh, I can't wait to watch it. That's going to be awesome.
Think of the strategy that they're going to have to do with
Oh,
that.
I know. That's
mean,
going to be cool to watch. Ooh, and who are they going to pick?
that's
That's going to be really fun.
Yeah. So it
Very
was interesting
cool.
because Michael Phelps was not a fan of the change.
Uh-huh.
And I thought about why would that be? It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
because you've won more medals than anyone.
Yeah.
Why give anyone else more
The
opportunities?
chance to win one more than him, right? Oh my gosh, that's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, that'll be a kick.
Yeah, and I tape all of them and watch them if I can't watch them live.
Oh, I wake up at
And
the crack
synchro
of dawn.
too. I'm also a synchro because my daughter does synchro swim. I also like to watch the synchronized swimmers.
Oh,
And that's
right.
very, very fun to watch too. Very like artistic and
Athletic.
oh, their athleticism is unbelievable.
First call. Backstrokers, are you ready to go?
All right, backstrokers.
We're all good?
A boy
Okay.
once told my daughter that synchro's not a sport. She said, try to do your sport holding your breath underwater.
Oh, it's. Don't get me started on that. It's like coming. Josh Wong in lane 2, Sharon Shirameth in lane 3, Brandon Lamb in lane 4, Brandon So in lane 5, and Chris Buckaloo in lane 6.
And the CCS qualifying time is a 56.99.
56.99.
Looks like we have about 3 that already qualify, so we'll see if we get anybody else make it today.
So we just want to go below 57.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, they're split. 26, 27. All of them are actually kind of in line to for 57. You say it's 57, right?
56, yeah, under 57.
Okay.
56 anything.
Come on. I want to see Buckley's doing a good race. He's with some real fast swimmers right there, but everyone's qualified. Everyone.
Like first place we got Sharon Sharamesh, 54.47. Second place goes to Brandon Soap, 54.54. Third place goes to Brandon Lamb, 54.73. Fourth place goes to Josh Wong, 55.28.
And sorry to Buckley, he missed it by 4/10 of a second.
Bummer.
Seconds. You got a long future ahead of you, Chris.
Yeah.
You'll get there, partner.
You will. Probably next year.
Event 44, 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, we've got Miles Kozart. Lane 2, Alexander Trong. Lane 3, Colin Brannon. Lane 4, Sonny Lowe. Lane 5, Aiden Hune. Lane 6, Dylan Aldana Taylor. His last swim, he's a senior. Lane 7, Kevin Tran. And lane 8, Ramsey Insigneris.
You know, I just got to make a side note. The event prior with Backstroke, Josh Wong had a 1:14. He dropped below down to 55 something to make that CCS cut. That was a huge drop. I wonder when he swam it last. That was a 5-second drop.
He ate his Wheaties this morning.
No kidding.
So our split there, we've got Dylan Aldana Taylor in first place at 27.73, closely followed by Ramsey and Insigneris in 28.84. And Alexander Trong at 28.27. Wowzers. The outside lanes are going loco. Fast. I love seeing the coaches get into it.
Where are we at? We got first place goes to Dylan, 58.64, followed by Alexander Trong, 1:55. Then we have Kevin Tran at 1:01.90. And then we have Miles Kozart at 1:02.49.
Oh, Miles,
Ramsey
so
and Insigneris
close.
at 1:02.57. And that CCS cutoff time was 1:01.99. So anything in the 1:01.
Miles, good swim though, partner.
We will start the 400 free relay.
Good
Sorry,
swim,
Miles.
Miles
Just
dropped
that
a
little
full
tiny
second.
bit.
I was rooting for you. He's a good swimmer.
Yeah.
They're all good swimmers.
Looks like we got Alexander, Dylan. Oh, Kevin Tran just got it. 1:01.9, and the cut was 1:01.99. So yeah.
All right, then finally,
Good job, guys.
after this, we've got our final relay. Then we're gonna have some senior parents probably shed some tears on the way out as they walk away from the pool. I know.
I will next year.
Nice swim.
Shoulder.
Oh.
He looks like a football player wearing those football pads with a big old ice pack on him. Crushed
When he
ice.
told me the therapy
he must be
was
hurting.
going
He
through.
normally doesn't like to ice very often. He should ice more often, but he doesn't. He must be hurting.
I'm sorry.
Sucks. PT was still breaking up scar tissue from his break of December 19.
Yeah.
He got in there with that metal thing and away he went, and there was still scar tissue there. That's what he said was causing this whole issue. Craziness. Crazy.
So challenging.
It is. Well, I mean, Nick's had his share, right? Remember when he broke his arm?
That was nasty. That was
My
a bad
Lord,
break.
I was like, Nick, what happened to you?
You know what though? The one thing I learned from that.
My arm. I'm like, oh my
That
God.
was a bad break.
It was a bad break. Even afterwards, it looked a little off.
Still is a
a
little
little crooked.
Perfect. Yeah.
As he walks by,
Builds character.
hey, Nick. Nick, which arm did you break? Was it your right or your left?
It was my right.
It was your right arm?
Yeah.
Are you left-handed?
was it? No, I'm right-handed.
You are right-handed. Oh. Yeah, it was. I was just reminded of that. That time when you broke your arm.
It was a pretty bad break, too.
I know it was.
The
I
picture
remember.
was great.
But I remember even afterwards, it was a little funky looking.
I mean, it still hasn't, it's not going to fully repair, but I don't have the same range of motion.
It's different. Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm glad to see it didn't slow you down in the pool.
Thank you very much.
Have a good swim, partner.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, the flame, yeah. Luna?
Thank you. So we got first call for the relay coming up. The last event is 400 relay.
All right, here's our order again. In lane 3 is Justin, Eric, Elbridge, and Kevin. Lane 4 is Ryan Curtin, Addison, Nick, and Kevin Seachak. Lane 5 is Tyler, Matthew, Hunter, and Brandon Lamb. And lane 6 is Ryan Feng, Ryan Boschkin, Josh Long, and Chase Barman.
All right, we are back for a lot of these seniors. It's their last swim. Do you have the heat sheet for this, Kathy?
Kind of, sort of. I don't know if it's been changed, though.
Well, and they're off. I think it has been changed. But if it hasn't, we have Justin Nguyen in lane 1, Ryan Curtin in lane 4, Brandon Lamb in lane 5, and Ryan Boschkin in lane 6. That doesn't look like Ryan Boschkin, though.
So I wonder if he moved anybody over here to get
So yeah,
their
so
chance.
I got it here.
You
So
got it?
Justin Nguyen in lane 3, Ryan Curtin in lane 4, Tyler Roller in lane 5, and Ryan Feng in lane 6. All right.
And let's take a look at some of the splits.
Tyler's getting after it.
Looks
in
like we
lane,
got-
looks like we have Ryan Curtin in
49.69
Great
is
swim.
the CCS cut, and looks like
In-
lane 4 got a 48.40.
we've
Yeah,
got-
lane 4 got a 48.40. Lane
So
4
we
got
have
it.
in lane 2 Eric Ellison, lane
What lane was
3 or lane 4 Addison Noonan, lane 5 Matthew Haynes, and lane 6 Ryan Boschkin.
I think so. 5.6.
Up next,
It's a 49.69.
we have our in
So
the
whoever
3-hole.
lane 4
We've got in lane 3 we have Elbridge Shee.
This lane here.
Right in front of us we have Nick Elliott coming up. Hunter Pilarski next to him in lane 5, and Josh Wong in lane 6. So we've got lane 4 with a decent lead, and we've got Nick Elliott just ready to enter the water. And he's off. Okay. Let's see these splits. So these splits right now are kind of important because they're still trying to figure out their final CCS team. And
Yeah.
that split for Nick was a 22.96. I think that was faster than he swam his 50 a little bit ago.
Wow.
Um,
Nick's just having a great season. I mean, I've told you guys that before, but he
oh,
really
thank
did.
you. Thank you. It's great team, great camaraderie.
Yeah.
It's greatest thing about it. So
Is that Kevin that just got in?
25.09. Yeah, Kevin Seachek just got in the pool, bringing in the anchor. Kevin's last swim at Bellarmine.
Look
His
at that
last
weight.
swim at Bell. My goodness. And
Wow,
look at that
look
streamline.
at that.
From Bellarmine
Wow.
to USC. Second swimmer to go from Bell to SC.
Nice job, Kevin.
Taken after their coach, Mark Taliaferro, who also swam at USC.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah, this is a good relay right here. Let's see if
Yeah.
we can. This is 3:14.69 was the seed cut that they had
Looks like
going
we're-
into here.
Lane 4 is going to make it with a 3:12.57.
Good.
Wow, what was the time on that previously? Did they have that?
3:14.69. That was a
Yeah,
good
they were
relay.
2 seconds off.
That was a good relay.
Yeah, that was. That's a good one right there. Good team. Second place is lane 6 with a 3:24.79. And then lane 5 was a 3:25:34, and lane 3 was a 3:28:68.
Way to go, Bellarmine!
Good job, Bells! Nice season, everybody. Been a pleasure, Chuck.
Kathy, it has been so much fun doing this with you. I can't, give enough credit to the coaches at Bellarmine.
Absolutely. Brad, you are the man.
Leave without taking your banner off of the fence.
I can't thank Brad enough. Brad, what's your last name? Windeman.
I was going to put the camera
What
on
is
Brad to thank him, but I don't know if I can. I think it's gonna be super close and it'll be blurry. So sorry,
You
Brad.
took
but
care of all
we
of
do
our
thank you.
production, our cameras.
Yes, thank you
our
everybody
YouTube,
for all the
everything.
help and for watching. And
Thank you. All right.
take it easy. Good luck
Yep.
at CCS. Go Bells!
Go Bells!